I should probably put a voiceover here for our sponsor. Nah, you can read.
It's time.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am here with the former Mr. ADCC, now Mr. EBI. How does it feel to be a human highlight reel, Craig Jones?
I mean, I'm famous for losing, you know what I mean? Putting in a good performance, but losing at the end of the day. It feels good.
Do you call the ability to get one of the fastest submissions in EBI history losing, sir?
I made no money. That's the problem.
Here's the thing. Your DVDs are about to sell through the roof right now, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Also, you should be getting super fights in the WOA because you were a heartbeat away right now from an overtime with Gordon Ryan. First of all, talk me through the match, and then talk me through that insane overtime, sir.
Well, you know what? Like, coming in, I had a really quick run to the final.
Yeah.
And then Gordon, he had a real tough run. He was pretty gassed coming in, so I really felt like it was my time to take advantage of that, but I still struggled in the regulation. I almost got a heel hook at the very start, but he was pretty careful about that, and then it was sort of stalemated. He almost got a Kimura.
Yeah.
And then we went to overtime. What was it? He got me in the second round?
The second round of
the
overtime,
second,
yes,
yeah. But it was it the first I almost got him? No, the second. The second almost got an armbar, and in the first, I escaped his back control. And he ended up finishing me with face choke, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those ones that it feels like it's going to break your jaw, but you're going to go to sleep anyway.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily have to go to sleep if you don't have to.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of guys want to go to sleep, but I feel like that makes me more of a highlight reel.
No, you don't want to be that highlight reel. You want to be the opposite, the one that you were doing today. And when you talk about having these quick finishes, I don't think we can impress upon this enough. You had 3 super quick matches. And so I'm sure that was helping in how you were feeling. How did you predict the day was going to go when you were doing this beforehand?
I hate the overtime shit, so I was really trying to finish in regulation. Nothing will make me finish a fight quicker than fear of overtime. So I'm always looking for, predominantly heel hooks lately. I like going for heel hooks, especially because I got a leg lock DVD coming out, so that's important.
That's a good plug.
Important to sell the DVD, you know what I mean?
I like the idea that you're just like, you know what, I don't really care how this match goes, but if I sell this DVD, that's all that matters right now.
It's good to have moves. I've already taught in a DVD that I can now apply in the competition. You know what I mean? I don't want to do the moves in the competition and have to quickly film it.
You know, some people do competition to say it's battle tested and you show it out there and all that sort of stuff. So you do have that, and it was very effective because I saw a lot of people doing that tap where they do the thing where they're like tap, and they say it so quick just to be like, please don't kill me. And that's one of the things that I thought that was going on so nicely throughout the day. All right, talk to me about this. 3 great heel hooks. Gordon Ryan, I want to talk to you about that triangle. I thought there was a triangle there, but you did a great switch on that armbar at the very end. So you're trying to do the armbar. You swung the legs over when it looked like you were about to lose it. And that's where it looked like you regained it. And it was serious. And that look on his face as I was taking photos, it looked a little dicey for Gordon in there.
Look, I wish I could remember what I did. I don't even know what happened. I remember I had the back and somehow...
You do know that you're at an EBI right now. It's in Austin, Texas. The time is approximately about 11.
11. It's time for a drink.
Well, we're going to make sure that people... I've heard over on the side, they're going to take care of you.
That's good.
So, I think people are going to get you nice and drunk. Did I hear this right? Did you say you were having a cheeseburger before all of this?
Yeah, one of the announcers took a photo of it. I had breakfast, a late breakfast after we did the fake weigh-ins, and then I hadn't eaten all day. I was trying to get a goddamn acai bowl from On It, but they weren't here till 7 p.m.
Oh, you serious?
So I Uber Eats, and the best thing I could Uber Eats was a burger. But it was Texas barbecue, so it's pretty good.
Wait, don't you know the pool you have here now? You'll be like, I'm Craig Jones, and I demand an acai bowl, or this first round doesn't happen, you motherfuckers.
I was going to make it myself, but then again, I don't know how to make an acai bowl.
Have you made you don't know how to make one?
Yeah, I think that's Brazilians know how to make it naturally. Me?
Not all of them, though. I think it's maybe vaguely racist to go up to a Brazilian and be like, make me acai. Craig, here's the nice part is we talk about these highlight reels. We talk about, they happen so quickly. When the submissions come on, they come on quickly, but the training doesn't come on quickly. What was the training like in preparation for all of this?
Look, to be honest, man, since ADCC, I haven't really been training.
Okay, first of all, I eat whatever the fuck I want. Second, I'm kind of training for this. Third of all, you're about seconds away from possibly submitting Gordon Ryan. Like, you fall into these things very well, and you don't remember any of them.
Well, it's like since ADCC, like I've been that broke jiu-jitsu guy for so long, started getting seminar offers, and I was like, well, I got to make some money. So all I've been doing is traveling around. I'm trying to roll at seminars and stuff. It is difficult, though. You either get people that don't want to roll with the property, or you get the guys trying to kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've been trying to make money for this. I didn't even think I did one overtime round. That's why I was like, I cannot go to overtime.
Yeah. I have to say this because over on the sidelines, you had Big Gordon, who you've told me on our podcast that you dearly love. And there was a distinct moment during all of this where you looked at him midway of fighting a submission and just go, shh. I believe it was in reference to him saying, like, Gordon, use your big legs to keep him in. You're going to beat him. He's a bum, Gordon. And yet you love him, right?
I mean, he's a hilarious guy. Look, I won't tell any stories about him personally, but if you have a beer with him, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's an entertaining man.
Oh, the best part was when you did the shh, he looked over at you and he was just like, I love that kid. He's great.
He wanted me to beat his own son. You sound like Donald Trump right now. That's
You think that? No, this is a Donald Trump impression. It's very different. You wouldn't understand because you're from a different Austria.
All Americans sound the same.
All Americans sound the same. Yeah, easy talking there, foreigner on my soil land. You're taking all of our jobs. You know what this is? You're taking all of our jobs. Yeah, we're going to deport the shit out of you right now. Do you see how close we are to Mexico? We'll send you right there.
They might take my visa. Look, I'd be happy to go to Mexico.
Would you?
I love tacos.
Yeah, did you like? I think they're a little more than tacos, my friend. All right, so let's talk about this. I wanted to ask this because I saw one of your biggest defenses was to kind of come over the head. And I don't see a ton of people do that in EBI, but it can be effective. Yeah. Can you talk us through a little bit about that?
I've no idea. It just felt like the right thing to do at the time. I wish I was joking with this stuff.
I wish you weren't such a great savant. But yet it works so nicely because you're so entertaining on all of this. Like, you're wonderful to watch. I also wish you could explain it better because half the time you're just like, I don't know, man. Magic just keeps happening.
In the heat of the moment, I don't know, but I try and work it out afterwards.
That's fair. And props to Denny Prokopos, who is basically your corner. But did you come here without a corner, without a coach? I saw you put that up on your Instagram story.
Yeah, I was fishing for a coach on Instagram.
Why didn't you?
Casey here warmed me up. He gave me a good warm-up.
Well, Casey also had a fantastic day himself, so credit to Casey, credit to Denny.
Credit to Casey for tiring the man out for me.
Oh, no kidding, man. Yeah, no, that's a big sort of help on this one. I think we have...
Craig Jones.
Wait, that's not nice.
He means it with love.
I'm going to put all of the photos that we have of Gordon that looked questionable and make sure that he can see those. You know, the nicest part about you, Craig, is I know what great, deep respect you have for Gordon and Gary, for all those guys. So I know that when you get a final like this, you're excited because it's good competition. But we as fans are super, super excited. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened during the matches? Did you go and say anything to each other afterwards?
No, I mean, we're talking the whole way through. There's no, bad blood. It's sort of friendly.
I mean, you're one of the few who doesn't have a feud with him.
Yeah, I can appreciate what he's doing. I think it's entertaining. You know what I mean? What I love more than what the shit Gordon does is the people's very serious reactions to it. You know what I mean? I think a lot of jiu-jitsu guys take themselves way too seriously. The guy's just trying to be entertaining. I mean, it's like that thing. If you throw out enough jokes, they're not all going to be a hit. And if they're not a hit, they're offensive, right?
Are you looking at me to tell you this? Because I don't need that in my life.
I'm looking straight at you. But yeah, that's the way I see it. You know what I mean? He's just entertaining. Whether you love him or hate him, some people are going to watch him to lose. You know what I mean? So, if it brings attention to the sport.
And he seems to be making fun with it and enjoying themselves. And there's a reason why everybody stood on their feet when it looked like he was about to be submitted. But the other half is, of course, Mr. EBI, Mr. ADCC, you yourself, human highlight reel, just continuing to wow and amaze people. What's coming up next, man?
I've got that rematch with Murillo Santana next weekend. It's at that Kasai Invitational. Yeah. Gordon versus Yuri. There's a sick tournament on there as well, with heel hooks with points, which I love EBI, but I'm sort of quite interested in I like the points dynamic too. I think sometimes points will force a submission. If you have to defend the position, you take a risk. Well,
I mean, yeah. People get to points with you, so there's that. Plus, heel hooks and the points for you. Woo! Oh. It's terrible. I don't want any part of that. Well, that's great. So that's coming up next. What else is coming up, man?
Straight after that, Nogi Worlds. I got disqualified last year, so let's hope we can do better than that.
Why'd you get disqualified?
I put a toe hold on a guy. Tried to turn into an EBI. I don't know that he DQ'd me. I put this up on Facebook. I was complaining like a sore loser, but yeah, I'll give it another shot.
All right. We're excited to see that. We love people who do all the formats, and I love the fact that you get back out there and you continue to crush and do these things. I also want to ask this again on the DVD. What's the name of the DVD, sir?
Man, we haven't even named it yet, but I'll tell you this: it's on Leg Lux, and it's going to be on the BJJ Fanatics side.
Excellent. And you had done it from, if I'm guessing right, you had done the Z-Guard.
We did the Z-Guard Masterclass with Kit Dale. Forget about half that DVD. We did the back take.
Because you beat him, right?
Look, we drew. I would want to say I beat him, but we had a draw and they gave it to me.
Right.
I believe the refs went with the better looking man. And then the second DVD is on back takes, so we covered the one I hit on Leandro.
So how come no more Kid Dale DVDs?
I don't know. People were complaining about how he looked. You know what I mean? I had to put up with that.
I was one of the people who was just like, Kit, I mean, Jesus, look better. So you've got a DVD.
Yeah.
You don't know what the name is. How about we ask people to name it?
We could have a poll on that. You know what I mean?
If you guys want to chime in with comments, either by hitting him up, Craig Jones, BJJ, correct?
Craig Jones, BJJ. Yeah, if you guys send me a message on what you think the name should be, we'll run with that.
All right, I like that a lot. A naming opportunity. It's called marketing, son. That's how it works. Speaking of marketing, I think it's time that we make this official, sir, because we've been so proud of your performances. We want you to become part of the Verbal Tap family. You're always a sweetheart. You're always looking after us.
Look at that.
So we want you to be part of us. Look at this.
I didn't come away with nothing today.
You didn't. Really did. And
Who needs a belt when you've got this T-shirt?
A lot of people who don't like our podcast might tell you, yeah, no, you didn't come away with anything. But I know you've always been so great to us. We're just such big fans of what you're doing, and I love the fact that you get the opportunities like this to come do your thing, dude. So we're already looking forward to that. And that's not the only thing we're giving you. You guys might want to look out for a video very soon featuring myself, and I don't think it's you. I think it's maybe like, do you have like a distant cousin or something?
A distant cousin?
Distant cousin, aka you and alias. Yeah, no. All right, he's not good at this.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
I know. He's not so good at the make believe, But maybe potentially somebody who looks like Craig Jones doing an instructional with us later down the line, because we have an amazing this America singlet that I think that you were so enamored with. We ended up getting one from KO Sports. We'll show that a little bit later. But for right now, can we shout out any sponsors, sir?
MA1 Apparel, so I got my Australian sponsor. Fight Life Australia, they're like a distributor for MMA and Jiu-Jitsu gear. And lastly, Saru Tape Company. They make some finger tape. You see this? I don't even wear the gear and I still need finger tape. What is this bullshit?
Well, we love the fact that you come out here, you compete. Credit to your sponsors for keeping you through. We want to see more seminars. We want to see more super fights with this man over here. So book him up. Let's start getting 2018 and save some money, or ask for Christmas to have some money put away so that you can get this man's DVD. Because guess what? There's no better gift than the gift of Craig Jones. Am I right?
That's beautiful. I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, Craig. Well, again, as always, sir, you're just such a delight. We appreciate you. Keep it locked here at verbaltapcast.com.